Leg 30, day 2, Catterick to Cartmel. The team are out on time, looking fit, fresh, well equipped. We've definitely got a couple of potential cases of all the gear, ... We're going to try and do 25 miles today. The weather at the moment is lovely, blowy. I'd be surprised if we didn't get a bit of rain. It's the same team as yesterday with one addition. Luke Lillingstone, fresh from buying all sorts of thoroughbreds at Doncaster and seemingly already trading out of a couple. On the phone just now in Bellaby as we left. Luke has joined us. We had a very jolly evening last night, a lot of laughs. Showed Alan King, the famous Alan! And much fun was had. I think everyone slept well, everyone ate well, everyone certainly drank well. So, and everyone's in good humour now. What they'll be in by the time we finish at about 7 this evening, time will tell, but for the moment, walk on. Leg 30, day 2. Catterick to Cartmel. Now you may have noticed, the more eagle-eyed among you, we're a tad down on numbers today. We had a pretty brutal finish to the day yesterday with a climb up to a peak at almost 1,800 feet, which Harriet had all sorts of problems with on the way up, but in absolutely true gutsy form she made it. Alan, who was harumphing and chuntering a bit on the way up, then found he could barely move on the way back down the other side, so we were side-slipping down like a crab, and at one point I think he was walking backwards because he felt it was more comfortable with my hand in the middle of his back for support. Anyway, we've had a couple of self-certs this morning with veterinary backup on veterinary advice, and Oliver and Alan, we hope will be joining us later, but they were both particularly sore in the knee area. I think there have been suggestions that firing might be the answer, but we'll see. Anyway, this morning we have Lucy's out again. Simon's had to go home because he's got a shed to build. I can think of nothing in the world I'd rather do less. T obviously is out and will remain out. Archie is here and Luke is here. So we're a smaller team. We may well be joined by more later. But the very magnificently gastronomic extravaganza venue that is the Wensleydale Heifer is going to see some decent business at lunchtime today, I suspect. But for us, walk on. Archie Hunter. Archie, talk us through it.
Well, my memorable moment is nothing to do with putting one foot in front of the other. It was getting back yesterday, getting out of my wet, stinking clothes and climbing into the most gorgeous bath, full of Epsom salts to attack my exhausted muscles. Absolute bliss it was.
Even better when you've got a glass of wine or a beer sitting on the side of the bath too. Manufacturer of some of the finest cakes that have ever been produced in this country. Millie, moment of the week?
Oh, thank you. Well, the whole week has been unbelievably memorable. From walking along the dales, through the dales, with Coldplay playing in my ear and the most amazing scenery, to a last hill on the second day, where we climbed about 1,700 feet, and then watching Kingy walk down backwards. That was brilliant, but God, he did well. Well done, Kingy.
Boy done good, boy done good. And now our Irish representative of the week, Mr. Luke Lillingstone. Moment of the week? Moment of the week was yesterday when a horse running in my wife Tabitha's name at Newmarket, and we've been talking about it during the day, and Richard, we were in an area most of the day where you couldn't get any signal of any description, and just when race time was on he said, let's give this a go, and he manages to pick up the race on his telephone high on a hill in the middle of nowhere in Cumbria, and we watched the race almost as well as we were there. Horse ran really well, and it certainly helped us to get to the end of the stage.
Mine are memories, actually, not a favourite memories of the most unbelievable countryside that I never thought I'd see the like of, and I feel incredibly privileged to be part of this leg of the walk, and it's been a challenge and it's been absolutely fantastic. I've loved every minute. Thank you for including Simon and I. A shame he couldn't stay a bit longer.
I think with the state of his toes, I don't think he'd have been much use to us on the walking front, but we certainly have had a huge amount of fun, that is for sure.